Once upon a time, in a kingdom nestled between rolling hills and lush forests, there lived a princess named Evelyn. She was known far and wide for her beauty, kindness, and adventurous spirit. But there was one thing she longed for more than anything else, a garden of her own where she could escape the pressures of royal life and immerse herself in the wonders of nature. One crisp spring morning, as the sun cast its golden rays over the kingdom, Evelyn decided to set out on a quest to find the perfect garden. She donned her cloak of emerald green and set off on her trusted steed, Luna, with only a small satchel of provisions and a heart full of hope. As she rode deeper into the forest, the air grew thick with the scent of blooming flowers and the sound of chirping birds filled her ears. After hours of wandering, Evelyn stumbled upon a clearing unlike any she had ever seen. It was as if nature itself had woven a tapestry of colors and scents, creating a haven of unparalleled beauty. In the center of the clearing stood a majestic oak tree, its branches reaching towards the sky like outstretched arms. Surrounding the tree was a garden so enchanting that Evelyn could hardly believe her eyes. Flowers of every hue and shape danced in the gentle breeze, their petals shimmering with a magical glow. Butterflies flitted from bloom to bloom, their delicate wings painting the air with splashes of color. Evelyn dismounted from Luna and approached the garden with awe-filled steps. She reached out to touch a velvety rose, only to gasp in astonishment as it blossomed beneath her fingertips, releasing a sweet fragrance that filled the air. This was no ordinary garden, it was a place of wonder and enchantment, a sanctuary where dreams took root and flourished. Overwhelmed with joy, Evelyn spent hours exploring every corner of the garden, marveling at its beauty and reveling in its magic. But as the sun began to dip below the horizon, casting long shadows across the forest floor, she knew she could not stay forever. Reluctantly, she bid farewell to the enchanted garden and promised to return soon. Days turned into weeks, and weeks into months, but try as she might, Evelyn could never find her way back to the hidden clearing. She searched every inch of the forest, calling out to the trees and the birds in desperation, but the garden remained elusive, as if it had vanished into thin air. Heartbroken and disheartened, Evelyn returned to the palace, where her longing for the enchanted garden weighed heavily upon her. She spent her days wandering the castle halls, her mind consumed with thoughts of the magical oasis she had once stumbled upon. Try as she might, she could not shake the feeling that she was meant to return, to unlock the secrets that lay hidden within its blossoms and blooms. One evening, as Evelyn sat by the fire, her thoughts drifting back to the garden, a gentle knock sounded at her chamber door. Startled from her reverie, she raced to answer it, only to find a mysterious figure cloaked in shadows standing before her. "Who are you?" she asked, her voice trembling with uncertainty. "I am the guardian of the enchanted garden," the figure replied, his voice as soft as a whisper on the wind. "I have been searching for one pure of heart, one who would cherish its beauty and protect its secrets." Evelyn's heart raced with excitement as she realized that her quest was not yet over. Without hesitation, she followed the guardian into the night, guided by the light of the moon and the stars above. Together, they journeyed deep into the heart of the forest, following a winding path that seemed to twist and turn with a will of its own. At last, they reached a familiar clearing, where the majestic oak tree stood tall and proud against the night sky. Before Evelyn could speak, the guardian raised his hand and murmured a few words in a language she did not understand. Suddenly, the garden sprang to life before her eyes, its flowers glowing with a radiant light that illuminated the darkness. "This garden is yours now, Princess Evelyn," the guardian said, his voice filled with warmth and kindness. "But remember, with great beauty comes great responsibility. You must promise to protect it from harm and keep its secrets safe from prying eyes." Evelyn nodded solemnly, her heart overflowing with gratitude and determination. With a sense of purpose burning bright within her, she stepped into the garden, ready to embark on a new chapter of her life. From that day forward, Princess Evelyn tended to the enchanted garden with love and care, watching as its wonders bloomed and blossomed beneath her gentle touch. She shared its beauty with the people of the kingdom, inviting them to wander its paths and lose themselves in its magic. And though many years passed and seasons changed, the garden remained a symbol of hope and wonder, a testament to the power of love, courage, and the enduring spirit of adventure. And Princess Evelyn, with a smile on her lips and a twinkle in her eye, knew that she had found her true home amidst the flowers and the trees, forever and always.